breaking book in my dungeon, so.
Well, yeah, feel free to put like books, so they have to go put the experience on. I mean, really, like, you can think about what really is OP and what's not. But like I said, it doesn't matter how OP something is. If they how often do people die on this game, like just on their own, you know, without our traps, without creature or mob intervention? How many times do you think people are just going to fall to their death and starve because it's going to be on adventure hard? You know, and like I said, player versus player, you know people are going to go crazy and start killing each other. You just know it. And like I said, it's going to be three to four adventurers at a time. We'll start with 3, and we'll see how many Dragon Master, Dungeon Masters are on. If there's, you know, only me Dungeon Mastering, we can fit 4 or 5 adventurers. You guys will be left to do your own thing, but you'll never know if an invisible person's like floating around, like dropping spawn eggs.
Invisibly thrust person to death.
Like I said, it's okay to put things like spawn pig eggs and spawn sheep eggs because somebody can choose just to kill it for experience and leather and meat. It's not a waste of an egg to put into a chest. I've been putting ender chests too because people can put an ender chest out, get something out of it, and then just break the ender chest because they're considered just kind of like a general item now. Like I said, they're the only access to someone's save stuff they have, so you know it's good not to be stingy with them. But if I were you people and you found one of those, what I would do is, you know, like I said, you're down in the dungeon and you really don't want to lose what you just picked up, but you see lava everywhere. You pull out the ender chest out of your inventory and throw it down really quick, and you put something in it or take something out that you need right on the spot, and then just break the ender chest because who cares? You can leave them there, but it's going to be a law that if you're found littering too many ender chests, you get in trouble. I don't want people throwing, like, you know, I'm not putting that many out. You know, I've probably put like 3 in chests. But that's why I'm putting them in chest, people. If you're like, why is he putting an ender chest in there? I think of them that way. Like, oh, I'm in the middle of a lava pool, and I just got this hidden chest that Raven put there, and how the fuck am I going to get? I'm not going to make it out of here alive. I just know it. Oh, I'll just put my ender chest down, put the sword in there. Bam. Fear, can you invite Angel?
Yes, I'll invite him. It pains me to do so.
Let's see if he builds this time. Anything, Angel. Anything's good.
You should make the lighthouse more accessible, because that was his project.
Well, yeah, I'm going to have him. I want a lighthouse like the one in Skyrim, people. One you can go into and has like a floor, maybe even a basement.
Wait, didn't you have to like burn it down or something? I can't remember.
No, you had to like relight it. Also, no X-ray visioning, no speed flying, no mass spawning, and no more than like 2 people hanging out working in an area. Because the speed people are working with, you got like 3 or 4 people. I'm just saying these are all things that can cause the code, so, and I'm guilty of half of them too, so we're all... I got the code last night and I was just playing by myself. Like I said, I got the fundamentals for the arena down. It took me like 7 game days and about 30 real minutes. It wasn't that long. It's going to have more work added to it for sure, but right now it's completely functional as a battle arena. Indestructible floor, unminable floor, and of course a beacon active on the other end, so people can run all the way to the other end to try to activate like a bonus during battle. Like I said, there's going to be times where it's like all the adventurers are on the same team and it's just fighting mobs. And we'll be up here just throwing eggs down here and there. And of course the walls are pretty easy design, so they're easily repaired, but it's going to be fun.
PvE. Wow, that's going to be
Well, we'll do PvPvV, yeah, player versus player and mobs. Same rules apply though. You know, no over spamming of eggs and mobs and things like that.
Dog.
You know, we have a rule like you can throw out one champion per dragon dungeon master. I made this giant double
Does it
Harkonnen
also
cannon.
depend on what mob you spawn? Like 3 zombies or 1 skeleton?
No, I just want to stick to number on number, you know. But you know, you can and be smart. Like round 1, you throw out like three skeletons. Round 2, you throw out 3 spiders. Round 4, we throw out 3 witches. Or we don't have to throw out 3 of the same, but build your enemies up. So if you've ever watched any gladiator fights, they don't just
Then that lion fight at the end.
Yeah. And then of course spectators will, if like one person's fighting and there's two other adventurers spectating, they'll have permission at some times to throw like food and potions and stuff.
Who invited you? You.
You invited me, Fear.
Shut up. No, I didn't. You can't prove anything.
Yeah, pretty simple. Nothing too much to it. For now, like I plan on building off of it, but now it's already a functional gladiator pit, so that's good enough for now. And yeah, I know I need to work on my cannon idea. I'm gonna redo it now.
You should shoot it into the arena.
No, it's this double V-shaped cannon that shoots in 2 directions at once. But it's not reloadable unless you break a shit ton of obsidian and then put it back down. I realized that, so just a little tweaking. But I shot it off and it blew this tree in half behind the tower. That was pretty cool. I was having fun with it last night. Well, like I said, there's going to be days where the adventurers get attacked by us and our mobs. And we, just sit and just throw things at them and see how they can defend themselves. But, there'll be rewards. Not to mention when we randomly spawn mobs, they randomly spawn with shit on them. Like, you might spawn with, like, armor. I saw a skeleton with diamond armor the other day. Just walking around.
Yeah, and then they can get the armor.
Yeah.
Maybe, but it'd be broke as shit.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, for the challenge, we'll give them better shit. But, we gotta dumb ourselves down, too. And, even though we'll be in host mode, when we do raid days, we'll actually just join the world as players. True.
I'm clearing down a mountain a little hill to start making my temple.
You need to fix that
finish the
lighthouse. That's a little janky. I want a lighthouse people can go into. And, like,
Okay.
like walk around. I mean, it's just solid clay. I think we can do better than that.
Well, solid clay on the outside is stone on the inside.
Yeah, but it's still just a solid block. Not a lot of adventure in there.
Right.
The trick was I didn't know which way I wanted the cannon to shoot. And I was trying to make it shoot off at an angle, like diagonally, but that just doesn't work. You gotta make a smooth tube. So as I was creating it, I was kind of making like just weird shape, and it turned into a V, and I ended up making a double cannon. But I want to I'm gonna have a cannon on a other corner going toward the jungle too, and then there'll be 2 towers that are just for defense. So they'll have 2 cannons and 2 towers, and it's just maybe for looks. I'm gonna put a halt to the project right now because there's so much other pressing stuff to do. But I'm gonna come back to it. Right now, I still need to build up the city. We need to build an inn, a bed and breakfast kind of inn. I was thinking right here would be a good spot.
I would help with that. I like making inns.
Well, I want something that, like I said, has at least 5 bedrooms in it, with at least like one ender chest, or no, with 1 regular chest with like just little crap, kind of like they come in and we're not gonna be able to make NPCs like run the inn. We just can't do that. We don't have a Minecraft PC-sized server.
We could lock a villager in there.
Well, no, I mean, but we're not worried about people paying money for it. Not like right here, though.
Nah, I just wanted
Don't build anything right here, Pro, because this is the doorway that leads into the tower and the end. But like over here on this like raised plateau, all the way over to this vacant corner. We need a few more like shops and inns, and then maybe like I said, you could build a nice little house in the corner for the champion of the arena, so the adventurers have something to aspire to, owning property inside the land. We have 2 quest challenges or 3 quest challenges, and you can win. Not everyone's going to be able to own property, but a few people can win a little piece of property. Maybe right here, just in the center too, where it's all dark.
Hey, Fear, how's Majora's Mask?
Amazing.
I'm gonna start building the inn.
Let's
see, let's go.
Fear, monitor, I accomplished on Far Cry 4 today.
What?
I drove, I shot, I killed some people. Ooh, no, I want to use quartz.
I'm not telling you how to kill them though, because there's different choices.
Let's level this down. Let's use quartz for the foundation.
Ooh, yeah. Make pillars and make it all pretty.
Yeah. Like I said, this is Project Now. There's also the Sand City, but we're going to work on that separate. Right now, I want that. That's going to be the horse racing and horse stable, like Arabia, kind of, all sandstone and sand pillars and stuff. This is the more like brick and metropolis.
Take a little bit of if you don't mind, I'm going to take a bit of break from making my dungeon and come help you. I'm like halfway.
All right, but like I said, people, start a project, see it through. If your project's too big to see all the way through.
I'll definitely finish it.
Yeah, but what if somebody else just kind of wanders into it and starts building? I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Think about it. I'm not saying you have to do one thing or the other. You don't want to hear like, I can't find it. Where did I put it? Where was that?
I have bitches leading out. If someone goes in, tears them down, I can still find my way.
Yeah, like I said, as long as we don't see that problem come up, I don't care. Those are the problems I want to avoid, so that's my only concern. That being said, I've voiced my concern. I've done my bit. Write coordinates down, and there's never an issue of lost. Little scratch piece of paper you leave next to the PlayStation, folks. Just 3 little numbers and whatever it is, it's there. And boom, there's never an issue. Of finding a project, at least, to finish it. We don't, like I said, I don't want to put 1 billion beacons on every project. I just rather people write down the coordinates. I want temples to have beacons, like actual temples in like the cities for now. Expand on the idea and see where we go. Maybe have beacons at some places, but they're deactivated and people have to like reactivate them somehow. Alright, we're having the whole like a whole bunch of people in one area working again. Yep. Alright, whatever, you guys do it. Like I said, I want to avoid having 3.
Who else is over here?
Well, Pro was over here. It doesn't matter. Like I said, 2 people work. 2 people can't. I know. Like I said, I don't like to work with people because they're just you're standing in front of me. We're double blocking down. Unless you have telepathy, I'll just go build something at the other part of the city. Like I just, you blocked like all 3 blocks I put down, and then mine just doubled on yours because you're not just working on the project. You're working right next to me. I would have just gone to the other side and started the adjoining wall, but people don't do that. And then
I'm going to have to fix that lighthouse.
I mean, how is it if I was like doing what you're doing? I'm just like, hey, I'm doing some blocks wall. What are you doing? Which direction are you going? You going this way? What are you doing? See, we can't communicate, so it gets hard. But if you want to do the end, I don't mind. There's enough projects, people. There's plenty of projects. Endless projects.
Endless is a bit of an understatement.
Yeah.